In the world of corporate intrigue, few stories are as captivating as Joya's audacious attempt to steal Coca-Cola secrets. As a mid-level employee at the beverage giant, Joya was not just another face in the crowd. She was driven by ambition and a desire for recognition. Her motivations were fueled by a mix of personal ambition and the allure of the secrets that could potentially elevate her career. The stakes were high, and the tension palpable as she navigated the shadowy corridors of corporate espionage. This video delves into the gripping tale of Joya's clandestine efforts, revealing the lengths to which individuals will go to gain an edge in the fiercely competitive beverage industry. Corporate espionage is not merely a plot twist. It's a significant threat that can reshape market dynamics and alter the balance of power among industry giants. As we unravel Joya's story, we will explore the implications of her actions, the risks involved, and the broader context of corporate rivalry. Join us as we uncover the suspenseful details of this high-stakes game where loyalty is tested and the quest for dominance can lead to unexpected consequences. Joya served as a secretary to the global brand director at Coca-Cola, a role that, while prestigious, left her feeling undervalued and overlooked. Despite her dedication and hard work, she often found herself relegated to the background, her contributions unnoticed in a company that celebrated its high-profile executives. This lack of recognition fostered a growing sense of frustration within her, as she witnessed others receiving accolades for ideas she had helped develop. The corporate culture at Coca-Cola, characterized by its hierarchy and exclusivity, only deepened her feelings of isolation and discontent. In a moment of desperation, Joya began to contemplate a drastic course of action. Her dissatisfaction morphed into a plan to steal trade secrets, viewing it as a means to reclaim her sense of worth and assert her place in the industry. This decision was not made lightly. It was a culmination of her feelings of betrayal and neglect. As she plotted her course, the weight of her choice loomed large, setting the stage for a thrilling narrative of ambition, risk, and the moral dilemmas that accompany the pursuit of success in a cutthroat corporate environment. To execute her audacious plan, Joya meticulously devised a strategy to collect confidential materials from Coca-Cola. She began by leveraging her position as a secretary, gaining access to sensitive documents and internal communications that were typically off-limits to most employees. Joya's keen observational skills allowed her to identify key moments when she could discreetly copy files and gather information without raising suspicion. However, she knew that to successfully carry out her scheme, she needed assistance. Enter Edmund, her friend and an ex-convict with a knack for navigating the underbelly of corporate espionage. His experience made him the perfect accomplice, as he understood the risks involved and how to operate in the shadows. Joya recognized the necessity of having a middleman like Edmund to avoid detection. His past gave him insights into evading security measures and handling sensitive information discreetly. Together, they formed a dangerous alliance, with Joya providing the inside access and Edmund offering the street smarts needed to execute their plan. As they plotted their next moves, the tension mounted and the stakes grew higher, setting the stage for a thrilling game of cat and mouse in the world of corporate secrets.
As Joya and Edmund refined their scheme to sell Coca-Cola secrets, they realized they needed additional support to navigate the complexities of their plan. This is where Ibraham entered the picture. Edmund had a long-standing connection with Ibraham, a savvy businessman with a reputation for dealing in high-stakes transactions. Recognizing Ibraham's willingness to help, Edmund reached out to him, explaining the potential profit from acquiring Coca-Cola's confidential materials. Intrigued by the prospect, Ibraham agreed to join their conspiracy, seeing it as an opportunity to expand his own business ventures. Ibraham soon made a trip to Atlanta to assess the stolen materials firsthand. During his visit, he meticulously examined the documents Joya had gathered, evaluating their value and potential impact on the beverage industry. This meeting marked a pivotal moment in their operation, as it transitioned their plot from mere planning to tangible action. With Ibraham on board, the trio began to strategize how to market the secrets effectively, setting in motion a series of events that would test their resolve and commitment to their risky endeavor. The stakes were rising, and the thrill of their conspiracy was palpable as they prepared to take the next steps in their audacious plan. As Joya and her accomplices moved forward with their plan, the FBI became aware of the unfolding corporate espionage through a tip-off from a whistleblower within Coca-Cola. Recognizing the seriousness of the theft, the agency launched an investigation to uncover the extent of the conspiracy. To infiltrate the operation, the FBI deployed an undercover agent posing as a Pepsi executive, a strategic move designed to gain Joya's trust and gather crucial information. This agent, equipped with a convincing backstory and industry knowledge, approached Joya and her team, presenting himself as a potential buyer for the stolen secrets. To build a solid case against Joya and her accomplices, the FBI employed various methods to gather evidence. They monitored communications between Joya, Edmund, and Ibraham, utilizing surveillance techniques to capture conversations and transactions. Additionally, the undercover agent engaged in discussions that would reveal the details of their scheme, all while documenting interactions meticulously. As the investigation progressed, the tension escalated, with the FBI closing in on the trio. The stakes were high, and the impending sting operation loomed, setting the stage for a dramatic confrontation that would expose the depths of their betrayal. The climax of the story unfolded in a dimly lit parking garage, where Ibraham met the undercover agent posing as a Pepsi executive for the exchange of stolen Coca-Cola secrets. Tension hung in the air as Ibrahim arrived, clutching a briefcase filled with the confidential materials. The agent, maintaining his facade, greeted him with a practiced smile. But beneath the surface, the stakes were monumental. Just as the exchange began, the atmosphere shifted dramatically. The FBI, having meticulously monitored the meeting, moved in swiftly to make the arrests. In an instant, the excitement turned to chaos. Joya, who had been anxiously waiting for news, received a frantic call about the operation's unfolding. Her heart sank as she realized the gravity of the situation. Ibrahim's face twisted in shock, while Edmund, who had been lurking nearby, froze in disbelief. The agents swiftly apprehended them, handcuffing each one as they processed the magnitude of their betrayal. The consequences of their actions were severe. They faced multiple charges, including conspiracy, theft of trade secrets, and corporate espionage. As they were led away, the weight of their choices settled in, marking the end of their reckless pursuit for success and recognition. In the aftermath of their arrest, Joya, Ibraham, and Edmund faced the legal consequences of their actions in a courtroom filled with tension. Joya, once a promising employee at Coca-Cola, received a sentence of 5 years in federal prison, a stark reminder of how her ambition led her astray. Ibrahim, who had hoped to leverage the stolen secrets for personal gain, was sentenced to 4 years, his dreams of business success shattered. Edmund, with his criminal background, faced the harshest penalty of 6 years, further complicating his already troubled past. The implications of their actions were profound, affecting not only their freedom, but also their reputations and future career prospects. Joya's betrayal left a permanent stain on her professional identity, making it nearly impossible for her to find employment in the industry again. Ibraham and Edmund faced similar challenges, as their involvement in corporate espionage closed doors that could have led to legitimate opportunities. This case underscored the importance of corporate ethics and the legal boundaries that protect businesses from such betrayals. It served as a cautionary tale, highlighting the need for integrity in the workplace and the severe repercussions that can arise from crossing ethical lines. Joya's story serves as a compelling narrative about ambition, betrayal, and the consequences of crossing ethical boundaries. Initially motivated by feelings of underappreciation and a desire for recognition, Joya's decision to steal Coca-Cola's trade secrets set off a chain of events that ultimately led to her downfall. Alongside her accomplices, Ibraham and Edmund, she plotted to sell confidential materials, believing it would elevate her status in the competitive beverage industry. However, their actions were met with swift justice, highlighting the severe repercussions of corporate espionage. The key lessons from Joya's tale revolve around the importance of corporate loyalty and the ethical standards that govern professional conduct. It serves as a reminder that ambition should never come at the cost of integrity, as the fallout from such decisions can be devastating, not only for individuals, but also for the organizations they betray. As we conclude this gripping story, we encourage you to reflect on these lessons and consider the implications of your own professional choices. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please subscribe, like, and share with others who might find this story just as enlightening. Your support helps us continue to explore these important topics.